Hey everyone, it's Brett Hornby here, and welcome back to my YouTube channel, and welcome back to another Calgary Stampeders game day post. We're up to week 10 in the 2023 CFL Regular season, and how do I feel about my Calgary Stampeders heading into BC to take on the BC Lions? And BC plays for Saturday, August the 12th in 2023 with a 5 p.m. Mountain kickoff. I'm going to say my mood has changed a little after last week with the Calgary Stampeders. They actually did pull off the upset win against the Toronto Argonauts with a 20-7 victory. However, I think the tough August still will continue when you look at the strength of schedule for the Calgary Stampeders, as after that upset win, the Calgary Stampeders did improve their record to be 3-5. Well, the BC Lions, they are 6-2. Still one of the top teams in the West. Still have not lost at home this season. I think the BC Lions are going to be still a little pissed off coming into this week, because after last week, the BC Lions, they lost 50-14 on the road against the Winnipeg Blue Bombers. So I still will anticipate this will be a tough game for the Calgary Stampeders, but they did definitely look a lot more confident after the win against the Toronto Argonauts with that balanced attack between the passing game and the running game. Well, speaking of the running game is going to get a big boost tonight for the Calgary Stampeders as apparently Ka'Deem Carey gets back into the lineup. So our top running back will get back in. And the BC Lions, it's expected that Vernon Adams Jr. will be back in the lineup for the BC Lions after he got hurt a couple weeks ago, and it was Dane Evans that was over, and Don McDavis that split the duties against the Winnipeg Blue Bombers. But Vernon Adams Jr., he definitely historically has a strong game against the Calgary Stampeders, so I'm still anticipating this will be a tough one, but if we can pull off another upset victory, we could definitely salvage the season and a chance to actually gain some pace, because the Saskatchewan Roughriders, they have been struggling in recent times as they lost 41-12 to the Montreal Alouettes last night on the road. So this win would get Calgary back into third in the West Division, and at least in a somewhat playoff position than they are right now. But it's still a little early for jockeying for position, but this game will also be in it for the season series, because if the Calgary Stampeders do not win this one, they lost week 1 against the BC Lions at home with that 25-15 loss. BC would take the season series, but at least if we win tonight, it would set up a rubber match for the third week of October, where jockeying for position will be a lot more. So I do have some mixed feelings about the Calgary Stampeders coming in this week. I'm still anticipating a tough game. In fact, BC has not lost at home yet this season, but the Calgary Stampeders were the first team to give the Toronto Argonauts their first loss of 2023. And so anything is still possible. There has been some upsets already in the CFL this season, but I'm going to say the Calgary Stampeders are starting to look a lot healthier. And maybe we'll do that same balanced attack again, like Calgary did last week, between passing plays and rushing plays, because that seemed to work well against the Toronto Argonauts against their D. Could that work with the BC Lions and their D? But I'm expecting BC is going to be a little more angry and pissed off after last week. So anyway, that's all I have for this week for the Calgary Stampeders Indie Post. Because after this week, the Calgary Stampeders will come back home. They'll be taking on the Winnipeg Blue Bombers, yet another contending team in the West and in the CFL this season, but we'll see how things go this week. So I'll close out and say, if you want to follow along with this Calgary sports fan's journey, just make sure you hit like, subscribe. I have my other social links down in the description below. I'm going to say, go Stamps, go. Let's hope we can maybe pull off another upset win this week, to at least have 2 wins in August against the top teams in the league and get this team going in the right direction. So, see you in the next video.